On today's 7 Minute Lesson on Life and Love, we're going to be responding to a question that was posted on the YouTube channel wall by one of the visitors to the page. She wants to know how she moves on to the next guy when she understands that the one she's dealing with now is not working, and how to properly let the current one go, even if she's 2 dates in. I assume that's what she means, 2 dates in. So I have some ideas. I think this will be very good information for the rest of you too that struggle with moving on from a situation you find yourself in. So let's go. 7 minutes to do this. Before we get started, let's go over some ground rules. I think a lot of people get confused just out the gate. You need to understand when you're just 2 dates, 3 dates into a situation, you don't have a relationship with that man. You're not his woman. He's not your man. It's not your girlfriend, boyfriend situation, nothing. So when you two decide to part ways or one of you decides it's not a good fit, that's not a breakup. It's just that two people came together, spent a little time together trying to figure each other out to see if there was anything to build on between the two of them. And they decided that there wasn't, and they moved on. Neither one of you owes the other one anything. I think it's very important that you understand that concept first going in. Now, there are several different ways. I'm going to be going over those over the next few minutes that you can separate from someone that you've been, kind of kicking it with, trying to figure out what's going on and if there's anything that should be going on between the two of you. The number one way that people do it these days is by sending a text. Under this category would also fall email, faxes, a message on that platform or some social media thing that you guys are connected to. But in essence, you're going to communicate that you had fun meeting that person, but you're not feeling that anything's happening between the two of you that warrants investing more time in. This is very direct, and it's, not blaming anybody. So he can't really get too much in his feelings. You just hope that he, wish him the best and hope that he finds the woman of his dreams. And hopefully he will be a mature individual and accept that and move on with, with his search. You could also do it by phone. In this case, you have to be prepared for the emotional response and the possible drama that you might be getting from the guy, because some men just do not take rejection well. You might get cussed at, yelled at, begged for more time, all this kind of stuff. And there, some guys just don't know how to channel their disappointment, so it comes out as anger. And really, they're just sad because maybe they really liked you, but it just wasn't mutual. That happens, and that's one part of being a big boy, a big girl in the dating world. Is everybody's not gonna like you the way that you like them. It's just something that we have to learn to accept. Another tactic that's very common, and a lot of people don't like it, but it's my personal favorite in these kind of early dating situations, and that's just to ghost a person. Everybody knows what that means, and there's a whole video on this channel about ghosting. But how you do that? When he calls, you just don't answer anymore. He texts, you don't respond. You don't return his calls when he leaves a message. You just, act like he's just dead to you. And you avoid him online, and a lot of women will just go, straight up and block the dude on whatever app or website they made the introduction on, because they don't want to be bothered. They don't want to explain why they don't want to see him anymore or what happened, and they don't want to answer any questions. So they just move on, and everybody knows what that means, so it really shouldn't be a big deal. And but like I said, some people don't like ghosting. They want to be more direct. They feel like that's immature or whatever. And I'm like, what the fuck ever. But the main mistake that a lot of women make is you guys, you start dating this one dude and you act like he's the only man in your life, and you should never ever communicate that message to a guy you just start dating. You always, even if it's not true, you tell him that you're just dating around and you're trying to find a good fit. And you let him know that he's not the only dude in your world. And if you do that and you handle your business right from the get go, then this issue that this young lady's having here, like moving on to quote the next one, will not be an issue because every dude expects that that's what you're doing. And he's in competition with the other guys to get you to choose him to be the next dude. But this is a mistake. Like I said, a lot of you make going just out the gate. You only like to see one guy at a time. And I don't understand that. You put too much stock in that one man and that one possibility instead of exploring your options, which is what you're supposed to be doing in your dating life. Because the bottom line, if he's not right for you, ladies, then that means that you're not right for him either. It's a two-way street. It's not just about, you liking him and all this kind of stuff. You guys try to put the situation, you try to make the situation where you're auditioning for him to like you. And that's why you put so much stock into how to end it when you figure out that he's really not worth you liking. And that's why all this angst and stuff. But your focus is wrong. You should be worrying about if he's right for you and if you like him, not the other way around. And so you won't get stuck on this kind of situation because you'll be real breezy, easy with it. And you'll just go right on to the next dude or right on out of his life, whatever. Whatever you're going to be doing, you'll just do it with ease and confidence. And I think that's one of the main things that's missing here is confidence in her ability to navigate these things and to do so in a way that projects confidence and strength. So I hope that this gives you some information. Of course, feel free to post your question down below if you have more questions about it. But I think this pretty much outlines your options and will get you on the right track. So become the subscriber to this channel if you have not already. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and that bell symbol. And I will see you tomorrow for What the Fuck Tuesday. This is Deb Cooper signing out. Bye-bye.